Hello guys and welcome back. So now it's time to get into the social features. Okay, first we want to start with the like button. Okay, so yeah, maybe this like button I'm going to change it a bit because if it's unliked, I don't like this gray color. Okay, it's not really visible. Okay, so let's go into the wallpaper. Okay, we are in the wallpaper details screen now. This like button. Okay, we need to make this work because right now it's just working locally here. Okay, so first what I'm gonna do is maybe let's animate once you like and unlike. Okay, and then afterwards we need to be accessing the wallpaper once we click this. Okay, so let's go into the like button first of all, and then if it's unliked, I'm just gonna put this color as white. Okay, now let's just hot reload. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, now I think we can hot reload. Yeah, I want it to be visible like that. Okay, if it's unliked, it's going to be with that white color. Now it's visible. Okay, all right, now let's work on this one. So maybe first, before we even get to reading the firestore, maybe let's start with some animation. Okay, we want, when we like it, we can show some kind of a like animation that it's animating, not just this is just static. It's just, there's nothing cool happening here. Okay, so maybe let's start with that. So to add the animation, first we need to come back just here. Let's add the single ticker provider mixing. Okay, so we're gonna see with single ticker provider mixing like that, and then let's add the initialize the animation. Okay, so first let's maybe get the controller. Okay, so like controller, let's call it like controller. Yeah, animation controller is going to be controller, but I want to call this as like controller. And then the other thing is let's get the scale animation. Okay, so scale animation, which is going to be that, which is going to be a scale animation, which is a double. Okay, now right after this, the next thing to do is let me just put some space. So let me just check what I have here. So I've got like count, and then I've got a local like count, and then yeah, I think for now is that's it. Maybe let's also check the has the local updated so that we can see if we like. Okay, maybe for now only this that is the one that is required. Okay, now next after this we need init state. Okay, init state. So inside here now we're gonna first initialize the controller. Okay, like controller is going to vsync this dot double dot, we're going to get that duration, and then maybe let's change this to 300. Okay, and then that's it. Now right after that we're gonna need our scale animation. Okay, so scale animation, let's just have a look at what AI has generated here. So begin, we want to begin at 1. I'm gonna change this a bit. Okay, so what I want to do is let me see here. So instead of this, let me use a twin sequence. Okay, twin sequence like that, and then here first I'm gonna get the duration. Okay, sorry, I need to say okay, let me just pass it as a double. Yeah, okay, double like that. Okay, just like this. Let me click tab. Hopefully, yeah, we're not going to have some extra brackets here. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a twin sequence, which passes a double, and then twin sequence item here. We have a twin, which we have that, and then we're going to animate to, maybe let's end up to, okay, I think let me just leave the defaults here, and then I will change it once I see the animation. Okay, yeah, I think the weight, let's have 50, not 1. Okay, let's have 50 like that. And then what next here? What do we need to do? Because this has to be opposite of this. Okay, this is correct. This is going to be the start, and then this is going to be the reverse. Okay, so I think that is it for the scale. We can change after we see the animation. Next, after this one, we're going to set the state. Okay, set the local count to actually, not that, let's just set state. Okay, set state. Okay, I just want the AI to do this. Okay, if it's not going to set it, we're gonna set is like, that one is going to equal to is not equal to is liked, like that. Okay, we're going to set the state like that, and then for now that's all that we need to do here. Now we also need to create another method down here. This is going to be called let's call it toggle like. Okay, so let's just see what the AI will create. This is just going to be also like that. Okay, this is basically just this method here, so we just need to copy this, actually just all of these. Okay, let's copy all of these and then paste it here. Okay, maybe instead of saying toggle like, let's say handle like that. Now instead of that, we need to call our handle like. Okay, now this right now it won't animate. We need to change the widget here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this, let's wrap it in a widget. Okay, so this row we want to wrap it in the widget, so let's click on top here and then wrap with a widget, and then here we want to wrap in a animated builder. Okay, so here we need to pass animation, which is going to come from animation on top, which is scale animation. Okay, scale animation. Then right after that scale animation, we also need to pass a builder. Okay, this builder is the one which is going to return this row. So let's cut this row. Let me cut it, and then let's close this builder over there, and then here we have to return. Now we can paste that row inside. Now here we can remove that. Let's see, we have to close out this row, then let's put a comma there. Now inside here, first on click of this like, we're going to handle like. Now for the animation here, which is this like, we need to wrap this also into the transform scale. So let's wrap this with a widget. Now this widget is going to be the transform.scale like this. Okay, now this widget, we need to add a scale. We need to add a scale. So the scale is going to come from scale.value, and then right after that, again, this widget, we need to wrap it again with another animation, which is a animated swatch. Okay, so let's click here, put the cursor on top, again wrap with the widget. This is going to be the animated let's say animated switcher. Okay, animated switcher, this one. Now the animated switcher, we know that it's going to have a duration. So this duration, again, let's do constant. The duration, we're going to use the same duration as the one on top. Then right after that, we are going to have a transformation builder. Okay, so this transformation builder, it's also going to have a builder, which is a child. Let's just put the child and animation, and then it's going to return that scale animation. So now here we just need to put a comma, and then that's closed like that, and then now everything here is the same. And then also for the value here, let's also just animate it when it's changing. Okay, so we can also wrap this text in the animated switcher. Okay, animated this one. Okay, and then also we can have a duration, which is going to come from constant of duration of 300. Okay, yeah, I think we are good to give it a try, and then we'll see if our animation will work. Okay, let's hot reload. Yeah, we have to let it load first. Yep. Now let's get in one of these. Now let's try. Okay, so it's starting as clicked. Let's see. You can see now how it's animating. Okay, that's what we actually want, but something is wrong. It's like we are not increasing the value. Okay, let's see. Let's change this to, let's increase it a bit. We change that to 8, and then also this to 8, and then let's hot reload. Okay, so yeah, let's see here. Let's open it, and then we don't want to start it as liked. Okay, so I think we are missing something here. Okay, let me just animate, and then yeah, it should start from, what am I missing here? All right, let's first remove this set state inside here. Okay, yeah, because I think that's what is calling it. Let me hot reload, and then let me get inside. Yeah, it should be like this. Now if we like it, then we unlike it. Okay, you can see that smooth animation that we're getting. Yes, great, that's what we want. So yeah, this one we need to add a boolean so that we can only call this when we because when we get the data from firestore, and then when we're starting to set the local variable. All right, the animation is done. I think I'm gonna cut this video here. This was just to animate this like button. Okay, in the next one we are going to create connect our likes to firestore so that we can really like this wallpaper for real. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video.